rockhounding today at the beach. How's it going, everyone? If you want to see more rock stuff, just subscribe to the channel. We're doing some sunset. Let's do the sunset. That's nice right there. Look at that. That's also nice. Look at all those rocks. And you get this nice sound. Yeah, that's good right there. Mind. It's low tide. Full moon was yesterday. Should be a pretty good day for rocks. I already found a few. Nice little agate looking thing. Maybe just quartz, but it's all the same. They're all good rocks, you know. I don't judge. Nice little chalcedony. Look at that, perfect almost. Beautiful. That's a beautiful rock. I thought I just saw one. Nah. Nothing. I thought it was a jasper. This looks like some nice serpentine or epidote. I think it's serpentine. Nice green rock though, so we'll keep it. We will keep it. Nice yellow jasper right there. That's beautiful. Look at that sunset. Wow. Look at that. It's already pre-polished by the ocean. Probably needs a little more polishing to get that rough outer edge off, but when it's wet though, that's a nice yellow jasper. I think the only difference between yellow and red jasper is the temperature that it basically forms at. Nice little pink feldspar. These are cool too. Nice. Oh shit. Alright. Serpentine maybe? Let's see what this is. Might just be serpentine, but still a nice rock. Yeah, so we got a nice sunset. Full moon. A little windy out here, but still good rock, so let's see what we can find. Nice little agate. Maybe just chalcedony. Hard to tell. Polish it up and see. I'm looking for a nice green rock. I did just find this let me see what I have in my pocket. A serpentine, I think. Nice green though. If you like rock stuff, you should give me a subscribe or a like, whatever floats your boat. I'm usually finding good rocks out here though. If you can't get out yourself, you know, the next best thing would be to watch someone else doing what you want to do, which, you know, that's life. Nice feldspar. Nice little agate. Yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Might just be basalt with some epidote in there. I do like basalt too, so we're gonna keep it. I'm running out of room in my pockets and in my bucket, so I gotta be a little more selective. Yeah. Alright. Might just be quartz, but hard to tell. Nice little red jasper rhyolite looking thing. That's a nice one right there. I think this would be jasper or quartz, I'm guessing. I'm not sure exactly that. The yellow and red is definitely jasper. I think this would be more quartz down here too. But either way, it's a nice rock, so we're gonna keep it. Look at that color. Wow. This little unikite. See that green in there is epidote. I think feldspar and granite makes up unikite. So not too much green in there, but it's still a little green. So we'll keep it. Unikite's a nice one. It's a nice little agate. Yep, that's an agate right there. It's nice. A little oddly shaped from the ocean, but it's still an agate, so we'll keep it. I'm sure it would be cool to cut that one in half. And there's the sunset. Well, not yet, but almost there. We're getting there, so be patient. Be patient. Let's see what we got here. Another little agate I dropped. All right, let's keep on going. So it's easy to find rocks at the beach, but it's hard to find rocks you want. So you kind of got to be patient and just kind of keep going, you know? That's how life goes, though. So we'll find something. A lot of quartz here today. Some good jaspers, agates, you know, a little bit of everything. I try to take one of each at least, as long as they're good. Here's a nice jasper. Let me flip this around. It's a nice yellow jasper right there. All right. If you see anything good, let me know, because I'll go back and get it. I guess rockhounding's more just like, what do you want? Because there's so many rocks, obviously. You could take them all home, but kind of makes sense to find ones that it's just quartz, iron stained quartz, I think. Find something you want. A little clear quartz, that's cool. A little bit of hematite, I think, in there. We'll keep it. That's a cool one. Nice little another quartz. And this looks like a jasper right here. Red jasper. Or rhyolite, but I think they're pretty much the same thing. Not sure what that was. Maybe just chalcedony or quartz, which is pretty much all the same thing, realistically. Or quartz. Let's find something good, you know? People came here for something good. I'm looking. Oh, whoa. Some more quartz. Oh, that's a cool one. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Nice green rock though. Serpentine, epidote, unikite, I don't know. One of those probably. But it's green. I'm gonna say serpentine. If you know what it is, let me know, but that looks like serpentine, I think. Definitely in the Northeast, there's a lot of serpentine. Can't forget that. Beautiful. Nice little clear quartz. Pretty clear. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Not the clearest, but good enough. You know, it's just nice feldspar. Oh shit. Water's coming up. Nice little yellow jasper. Or jasper agate. Definitely some agate in there. We'll keep it. Man, it's windy out. I'm sure the sound quality is abysmal. I'm not using a microphone and it's windy as fuck. But you're here for rocks, you know? You're not here for the audio. Let's get back to the rocks though. I'm gonna flip it around. That's some good stuff right there. If you see anything good, let me know, because I only got two sets of eyes, or one set of eyes, two eyeballs. The tide's coming in, so maybe I should turn around. Partly because I left my bucket back there and I don't want it to get washed out with all the good rocks I already found. And hopefully from this angle with the sun on my back, it's easier to see the rocks. But you know, there's really no science to it. It's kind of just like go out and find something. Probably just quartz, I think. Well, we're looking for some jaspers or agates. I've already found a bunch of those. Serpentine, unikite, epidote. But yeah, there's a good variety here. I guess it depends what your flavor of rocks is, you know. There's always something good to find though. And if you're new, just give me a subscribe if you want to see more rock stuff. I already have a bunch of New England rock hounding videos I do. If you want to check out that. Otherwise, thanks for being here, because, you know, appreciate it. Just out here rock hounding. Not sure what that is. Quartz. Everything's quartz. Pretty much. I mean, most rocks are made up of quartz, so if you pick up a rock, it's most likely quartz. Or some variety of quartz. But I'm not a rock expert, I just like rocks, so don't trust me. More quartz. See, there's so much quartz here. Quartz. All right, let's get something good for the people out there who are watching. I mean, that's pretty good right there. That sunset. And then you get this the sound of the rocks under the water. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. You came for that at least, you know? You're welcome. But let's find a good rock though for the people. Not sure exactly what that is. It's got some green in there. Hard to tell. We're gonna keep it. Figure that out later. Nice red jasper. Thin one, pretty cool. Nice palm stone. I think that's some nice serpentine right there. You can see the green in it. I believe the rest is quartz, but it's hard to tell sometimes, so I'll just keep it. Maybe I'll polish it and see what it looks like. Just granite. A lot of granite too. There's a nice little green one right here if I don't lose it. Hard to tell what that is. I think it's serpentine, but I don't know. I'm a fan of the green rocks, so I like to keep them and figure it out later. Nothing over there. Yeah, that's it right there. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Let's find a nice rock for the people out there. I mean, there's plenty of rocks. It's more just finding one that I want to keep. That's a little more challenging. Ideally, a nice jasper, agate, something of that variety. I'm not too picky. Even just a nice clear quartz would be good. It's a nice little agate. Small, but still nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not sure what that is. No idea. Hard to tell. I mean, maybe I already found all the good ones and they're already in my bucket. That's a possibility. But there's a lot of rocks here, so I don't know. I don't think that's the case. But maybe I can go to the bucket and show you what I got already. I'll load my pockets because I'm full of... Oh, this is probably the find of the day. Nice chunk of copper wire. That's nice right there. People pay good money for that, but I'm going to keep it for other purposes, obviously. You know, nice jaspers, hematite, agates, you know. They don't look as good when they're drier. They get that kind of rind on the outside that need to be polished. But a lot of good jaspers, agates, serpentine, epidote, basalt, unakite, a little bit of everything. Nice agate right there. See, it doesn't look as good when it's dry. Can't forget this either. But let's keep on going. Yeah, that's some good sunset right there. If you're just joining and you like rocks, well, you came to the right place. We're doing some coastal rock hounding. Sunset-ish, pretty much. Got a bucket full of rocks, a lot of agates, jaspers. This is the find of the day, copper wire. You know, that's not cheap, but a lot of nice jaspers, agates, red jaspers, serpentine, a little bit of everything. So we had a good day so far. We're gonna make our way back and see what we can find on the way out. Here we go. That's a nice agate right there. Beautiful. Try to get a better view of it. Yeah, that's a nice agate. Very nice, very nice. We'll keep that. Good stuff in there. If you missed it, you missed it, you know? But we're gonna keep on going. This bucket's getting heavy. Sun's setting. Almost time to leave, but we're gonna get some good rocks on the way out. If you see anything good, let me know. I'll grab it for you. You probably won't ever get it, but at least you know you found it, you know? Nice agate. Jasper agate, I think. Yeah, I believe this is a jasper agate, yellow jasper with agate. It's hard to tell with some of these, but it's a nice rock. We're gonna keep it. This though, copper wire. It's almost like an art piece right there. That's, you know, you don't find that every day. You do not find that every day. What is this? Some serpentine, I think. Nice green rock. Yeah, serpentine. That's a good one too. If you're just joining, welcome. Oh wow. Look at that. Hold on. Just found a nice. Look at that agate right there. Beautiful. That's a good rock right there. Let me flip it in so you can see better. Look at that. That is a nice agate. Nice colors. Beautiful. That's why you rock hound right there, for rocks like that. What a nice one. What a nice rock. Not that they're not all nice rocks, but some are nicer than others, I'll be honest. But nothing's nicer than that sunset. Yeah, that's some stuff right there. Let's find some more. Let's find some more good rocks. Anything good over here? It's like some, hard to tell. Could be jasper. It's a nice rock though. We'll keep that. Put that right next to the copper wire. In this economy, I'll take some copper wire. Some good stuff right there. Alright, what do we got here? Might just be quartz, but there's some green in there. So we'll keep it. Not bad. If you're just joining, welcome to the Intergalactic Rocks. So we're doing rock hounding at the beach today. Some good stuff. Let me show you the bucket real quick. This, not a rock, mineral, copper wire. That's a good find right there. It's in good shape, not like oxidized like the Statue of Liberty yet. Some nice jasper agates in here. A lot of jaspers, agates, kind of a little bit of everything. So we got it all here today. Yeah. If you like rocks, just give me a like and subscribe if you want. No pressure. It's your life. Live it however you want. You know what I mean? It's your life. We're just, we're just in it somehow, interacting through the internet. Oh yeah, nice agate right there. Good colors in there. Good colors. Can't forget the sunset. Alright, what do we got over here? Looks like quartz, but some yellow in there. I don't know, we're gonna keep it. Could be jasper. We got this nice looking jasper agate, maybe more agate than jasper, but still a good rock. Still a good rock, so we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Keep on keeping on. If you like rocks, man, I like rocks, so you're cool in my book. Some nice little, I don't know even what you'd call this, quartz, maybe agate quartz, I don't even know, but cool lines in there, cool colors, we'll keep it. Put that right next to the copper wire. It's not every day you find copper wire at the beach in that good a condition. It's almost like someone left it there for me. But we'll keep going. We'll find something good for the people out there who are not out at the beach rock hounding today, which is why they're watching. So I'll find you something good. You'll probably never get it, but you'll know that I found it for you. And that's all that matters, right? In this economy. Oh, hold on. That was a nice jasper. I'm just getting wet now. It's great. This is great. Love that. Fucking water in my boots. This is great. There was a nice jasper. See if it's still there. That was just, it's part of the game, You gotta battle the ocean. Well, there's one. There's one little red jasper. Still good. There was a bigger one that I wanted, but it might have gotten eaten by the ocean. Hold on, this might have been it. Yeah, that might be it. Another red jasper, nice one. Yeah. Who doesn't love a good jasper? I for sure do. Yeah, and this bucket is not light. It's a fucking half full bucket of rocks. It's a good workout for sure. Not a great feeling on the shoulders though. No shortage of rocks here. You just look a little harder, you'll find something good. Or you'll just get soaked like I just did. That's really good stuff. I mean, the tide is coming in, and look at that though. I mean, come on. You're sitting at home, you'd love to be out here, wouldn't you? That's some good ocean right there. It's a little windy though, so maybe you're lucky for being at home right now, but it's a good sunset, a lot of good rocks. Even got some copper wire. That's a good find. Probably my first time finding copper wire at the beach. So that's, once in a lifetime. Nah, I'm sure there's plenty of copper out there. But it's a cool find still. Nevertheless, my boots are full of water. Although I wore waterproof boots, they still got soaked because they're only waterproof on the outside. If you get water over the top, well, now your socks are wet. And now you look like an idiot because you're wearing waterproof boots, but your feet are wet. You see the conundrum with that. So, yeah. But we'll get back to rock hounding. Wet feet nonetheless. I'll show you some good rocks on the way out. And flip the camera back so you can see everything. I'll get you something good. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. That's nothing good. So that was a lie, but I will, before I leave, get you something good. Well, nice jasper. Some quartz in there. Nice piece of brick, if you like bricks, but I'm not really a brick guy. But I'm a jasper guy, so some good stuff. Let's get a look at that. Oh, she's setting. Probably time it just right as I leave with the sunset. Just right. And honestly, my pockets are full of rocks, so I probably should empty them out. My jacket's starting to get heavy. Knees weak, arms spaghetti, you know? Something like that. But no, rocks are not light, so I'm trying to get them out of my pocket. There's a few more in there. Got rocks coming out my ears right now. Agates, jaspers, quartz. You know, we got them all here. And we got a nice sunset at the beach. What else could you want? And these clouds, man, look at these clouds. I mean, come on. That's living right there. Hope you're having a good day if you're watching. If you want to like the live stream, go ahead. If you don't want to, whatever, man. It's your life. But I'd appreciate it if you did, if you want. I'm gonna find you a good rock if you're still here. Oh, there's a nice big jasper. Yeah. Little red jasper. Yeah, or rhyolite. I think it's the same thing, but I'm sure there's some technical difference. But I'm not a geologist. I'm not a rockologist. I'm just a guy who likes rocks. So, but I do know the good ones, like the jaspers, the agates, serpentine. What else is there? You know, a lot of jaspers and agates, though. That's what I mostly find. So once you learn how to find those, it's pretty easy to find those again. You just gotta find it once, you know? And that's kind of the process. You find one, you figure out what it is, and then you find another one that looks exactly like it. And that's rock hounding. So pretty much teach yourself. Nice, I don't even know what you would call this. Quartz, chalcedony. Not a fan though. Didn't really look like a yellow jasper to me, so I'm out on that one. You know? Look at that. My feet are wet, but we carry on. We keep going. We keep on going. Let me find you a good rock. Let me switch the camera real quick. Just quartz, but it's like a flame in there. Cool looking quartz. But, you know, I got enough rocks right now, so unless it's a special one, I don't really want it. Because this bucket is getting heavy. How long's it been? 37 minutes? Alright, I'll probably do like 5 more minutes before we get out of here. But let's find some good rocks for the people. If you like rocks, man, just give me a subscribe, like, whatever you want. But that's the find of the day. It's like almost a piece of artwork, this copper wire. I'll use this in my garden for, you know, electroculture, Minkowski coils, things of the sorts. but you know, copper's not cheap, so we're gonna keep it. Yeah, that's a nice ocean. The Atlantic Ocean. Home of Atlantis, or used to be. Now it's far in the deeps of the Atlantic. We got all these rocks though. So, I mean, I guess it's a good consolation prize for Atlantis sinking. Might be unrelated, but I don't know, I'm a believer. What is this? Oh, this is a nice, nice agate, chalcedony, quartz-looking thing. But it might just need to be cleaned up. That's still a nice rock, though. It's a nice rock. As you can see, I got way too many rocks. My arm's getting tired. But, you know, not my spirit, because that's a good sunset.